18, I remember watching the light in my father's eyes, leaving as my uncle died. Life, it hasn't been fair. God, you haven't been there. God, you haven't been there. Since a kid, I wasn't been there. When I was 21, I remember watching the light in my mother's eyes, leaving as my Lola died. Life, it hasn't been fair. God, you haven't been there. God, you haven't been there. Since a kid, I wasn't been there. I was addicted to the feeling of letting it go. I don't have my scars, I just let it show. Sentimental when it matters, but disconnected when I need it. I never wrote inside that journal. I was afraid that they would read it. I was afraid that they would laugh at the battles that I commenced. I wasn't sure if all my reasons were able to make sense. I was afraid of my family talking about me in the past tense. I had emotions as a kid, but I think that they passed since. I think that they're long gone. I think what had gone wrong was I acted like shit and went off like the wrong bomb. And God handed me a second chance. He told me you can have your second life in advance. He told me you can have another chance just to dance. So I'ma do my thing, I'ma go and fucking dance.
And then after you had woken up, it was like a sense of relief almost that you had, like obviously that you had woken up, but also that the sense of relief that by believing in you, it had paid off. To know that, like to know that I was right, that you were gonna be okay, and that I haven't been lying to myself.
It was a goodbye I should've never gave. I'm feeling extra blessed out of play this game. I wasn't sure if I could ever take the stage. I think it hurts me when I breathe in. I needed something to believe in. I needed something to believe in. The devil is talking to voices around me, talking to all of these voices around me. Deciding love is no longer resounding. And then my heart stops. I think I'm gonna let the ball drop. I think I'm gonna let the ball drop. I think I'm gonna let the ball drop. It's crushing. We're way past the point of discussion. I just wanna feel something. I just wanna feel something.
I think I started crying immediately. Lots of being very worried. Because you hadn't woken up at that point yet.
I was on that shit I should've never got. I was taking my life that was sell right. Lost my name and called myself by. Cause all I wanted was to get high. Who the fuck do you think you are? Rolling around in these foreign cars. I make a wish on a shooting star. Who the fuck do you think you are? I hear the glass shatter. I think it don't matter. I let my sins speak. Amalgamation of my sins be. Big ego, I'm all that. Big ego, I'm all facts. 2 shots with the gun rounds, like gun sounds. Smoke is filling up the air again. No, I will not be your errand man. Live with the family carried man. Move on the road, I'm a caravan. Slick as a many, I'm moving in silence. Bloody and stingy, I'm moving in violence. Telling me go and get on with it. Tell me if that's how the wrong did it. I'm done now. I'm on the one now. I'm on the one then. I wanna know, man.
I'm overdosing on propane, I'm so lame. Grill work, I'm pumped up on Novocaine. There's no pain, so main. Calling the noodle, suck on my chow mein. Got no game, I'm taking your whole chain. MPB, your boy needs Rogaine. MPJ Deep 3 like D-Bane. MTV, I'm live, I'm Cobain. DEA, I cook like cocaine. SAT, she's giving me brain. NBA, I died for the game. The shit that don't even matter the way I spit, right? I spit like I don't got my shit right, that's lit. I lip bite the way that your girl looking at me, it might hit right. It like the shit don't sit right, Been a while since I sit and spit right, Been a while since I barked with all bite, A month ago I met with the light, but the Reaper couldn't take me, I put my own fight up. I turn my shit up, let them know what I'm here for. Shut shit down as that's what I fear for. I ended my set, this shit just the encore. I didn't understand what I was looking beyond for. A monster en route to changing my sound up. The demons I round up is my shit. I'm toxic, begging you now to take caution. I'm on this track now to spit heat. Down 6 feet, 666 for the beast. I do spit heat, I do spit facts in my truth. Been facts since my youth, it's facts that I do. It's facts that I do whatever I wanna do. It's taxing my health, it's straining my stress. Then I look down and see that scar across my chest. I think I'm bound to finally make it. Think I'm bound for good appearances and bound for smiling faces. Yeah, my name is relative to the person that I'm speaking to. On days of brokenness, I think my name is worth keeping to myself. I'll move along and quick with stealth. I think I'm better off just hiding. Think I'm better being held by my God. And then I'll make my way to heaven. And you won't guess for a second that I hide decades of depression in my room. The hearing's gone, the music soon. Eventually I'll play the music and I will struggle to hear the tune. It's hiding dozens of years of pain, and then I haven't smiled the same. I think I'd rather go up to heaven. I'd rather go up to heaven. I'd rather go up to heaven. Na. So tell me if I'm going to heaven. No, if I'm going to heaven. No, if I'm going to heaven. Na. I think I'd rather go up to heaven. I'd rather go up to heaven. I'd rather go up to heaven. Na. So tell me if I'm going to heaven. No, if I'm going to heaven. No, if I'm going to heaven. I'm packing my bags up and going my way. I'm sitting here still and I'm counting the days. The notion that I was a mess in my life is something that I would just pass as a phase. Now I'm lost in my head like I'm stuck in a maze. That one sounds familiar, huh? Diamond glisten sparkles all up on my shit. I'm sick of trying to distinguish exactly what is all a part of this. I know my dogs like V&E are telling me it's hard as shit, but what's the point of hard as shit if there's never any heart in it? And I know you hear the irony of saying that there's heart in it, but the heart in shit, the hardest shit is what I call the start of it. In February I died and shit, they looked inside, I died a bit. My mama cried, I died a bit, and deep inside I lied a bit. I lied about the pain so that she'd stop crying. My pain is actually so fucking bad I wasn't sure if I was making it. And then I went and fucking made it. And then I went and fucking made it. Doo-wop jukebox in the sycamore. I was sickened by the concept of living more. Asking what's the point of even going fucking living for. I was empty but filled up by the reefer. Smoking every night like it was standard procedure. Hard to find me sober, even harder to be around. The concept of empty lungs was something I wasn't down for. And now I'm on the ground floor, wishing at the top, looking down like what's the ground for? What's the ground for? When you wanna keep flying, wanna maintain the high, yeah, you wanna keep dying, wanna tear up your body, limb from limb, you're taking chances at the devil. Sin by sin, you pray for peace, but the devil fucking wins again. The cycle repeats and you fucking sin again. When again was the last time you spent some sacred time with your own fam and friends? Starving yourself like you're in a famine, man. Starving your love cause you ain't a family man. Filled up with drugs, let them know you're relapsing. And then you sink into your body when it's relaxing, just like you sunk into your body when it collapsed in. And then the issues with your heart started amassing. You fall apart and you're right back to the start. The only thing that got you through it was the fact that your heart, it gave up. It made you look like a failure, yet you have a peace of mind that still endorses its behavior. What the fuck is going on in your head? Do you wanna be a hero cause your heroes are dead?
Always in the immediate aftermath is around hope that it'll be okay no matter what, and that stayed the same until you got out.
I'd like to exist in this world where nothing makes sense, but I'd like to make it make sense. Wasn't sure if God had ever planned for me to make it, and I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, I was fragile but mistreated my body, and yeah, I'd like to make that make sense. I had an understanding that being alive was just a hobby. Now please tell me if that makes sense. Kawasaki was the name of my maker. Wasn't like the other kids because my name wasn't basic. I put on this disguise just to see if I could fake it. Let them say what they say just to see if I could take it. Surrounded myself in walls of people's words. Was afraid of getting bitter by the first to the third. And yeah, that bitterness expanded to eruption of emotion. Eruption understatement, it's the movement of the ocean. Oh shit, I think I'm getting a bit too honest. Think the words are coming out and you can't get responses. Oh shit, I think I'm gone too deep. I think my demons catching up. I think it's God I seek. I thank God I'm weak. I thank God for the pain. I think if I was any stronger, it'd be God I shame. And when I shame God's name and tell him I did wrong, he'll say he should have cut it off before my life got long. I let myself go bad. I let myself pick up the habits that I got from my dad. Oh God, I let it all go wrong. Let emotions out to therapists instead of on the song. Please God, you had a habit to kill. You had grown a strong reliance, and then your lungs were filled. I'm dying. I haven't talked to my friends. I wasn't sure if it was time for this relationship to end for us. And if I forgot, I'm sure to let you know. I let myself outside. I wasn't sure if it was time for me to go and decide. Oh God, what I would do with my life if this decision I would make was to go and to make it right. So I caved, and then my body caved in. I wasn't sure if I was ever gonna see them again. Will I regret my own decisions, or was this another bump in my life in its crash collisions? And if I forgot, I'm sure to let you know. And if I forgot, I'll be sure to let him know to take it slow. Take it slow on me. Take it slow on me. Take it slow on me. I think I finally feel alive. I think I'm feeling something I haven't felt in some time. I think I wanna wake up. I think I'm sick of relying on the pen and the cup. I wanna go and tell my friends. I wanna tell them all about how I don't see the end no more. I have this mark on my body, unwavering length, meant to represent all of my unwavering strength. There's a couple other things that represent that too. 4 marks across my abdomen, left by the tubes. I'm reading messages sent by my loved ones in the case that they forgot just how much I was loved. Imagine all the messages that they would have left just in case Bayani had finally finished meeting with death. This ain't a goodbye, it's what's up, it's motherfucker, I'm here now. It's better to work on myself to continue my life of just living in fear now. I have this mark on my body, unwavering length. It's meant to represent all of my unwavering strength. There's a couple other things that represent that more. That scar from when my face had met with the floor. Be truthful, putting all of your eggs in my basket, when the next time you saw me could have been in a casket. I'm sick of never talking my shit. I'm sick of being scared, it's getting harder to admit. I'm sick of being scared of the couple weeks that I was sick. I'm sick of all its unwavering length. How how it's meant to represent all of my unwavering strength. I'm sick, I almost died without intent. I'm sickened by the rhetoric I knew I had never met. I'm sick of the scar across on my chest, but I'm sickened by the fact that I know that this is probably best. I'm sick.
Something to believe in. Feel my light drain with the change of the seasons. Tried filling voids with the drugs now I'm feeding. Say I'm gonna stop, but I know I don't mean it, man. One day at a time, I can never bear the cost of staying in line. Talk justify me's with no end in sight. Know the words all there, but the pen don't write. Yeah, wait, looky here, what a sad guy. Every night pack bowls like it's pad thai. Say trying to keep it real, what a bad lie. Whole life putting fake names, write an ad sign till a flat line. I'll be stewing, I'll be seething. Rapping every key, hoping one of them could free me. Cops spit sick, they don't really like TV. I'ma need you bitches 6 feet back when you see me. I'm my last name, I'm a fraud, I'm a sham. Flex squalor, split dollars, drop pennies through my hands. Like, damn, see my future in my hands. So I'll sew my own sutures, that's really who I am. All about getting back up each time you stumble. If we talking rebounds, I'm the Kemi Matumble. And my homies got my back, they won't let me be humble. Running laps in D-Town, you can feel the ground rumble.
I think I feel the ground rumble. I think you hear your voice clear at least doesn't mumble. I think I heard my own voice speaking down under. I think I'm hearing voices deep in my slumber. I think they're telling me to take 2 shots in the bottom of my veins. Is it tame? Is it regulated, letting everything but your brain go lame? I think that I'm an addict to the grind. I think that I was limited by space and the time. I think that everything here was meant by design. Did I die? Did I die on that floor? Or was I reborn to new life? Is that what that's for? Got my homies for life, yeah, that's what the tat's for. Living off of honesty, what you gotta act for. Bitch, my story isn't finished, what you gonna clap for?
Emotionally, I was sympathizing with how scared you were.
I haven't felt this way in I don't know how long. I think the reason that I cry wasn't used to being gone. So what was wrong? What was wrong with me and all of my ambition? My thoughts before I died, that's something I can't admit it saved my life. I think that I was broken. I think the thoughts have got to me and the thoughts have gone unspoken. Oh my god, I think I'm pushing on the boundaries. What's acceptable to say? I think the voices are resounding in my head. I think I'm better disappearing in the court of all that's holy. Think I'm due now for a hearing. Save me, God. I think it's time to face my judgment. I think my dreams will die of being a father and a husband. When I go, I heard my neighbor die in passing. When I go, please God don't make me be the last. When I go, I think I'm blowing out the ashes. When I go, and yeah, I'll leave you without asking. When I go, I fear to the day I take my last breath. For the people in here that hasn't passed yet. But what they don't know is I could've died. I was 30 seconds away from being put to the side for good. Is that understood? For good. I'm so fucking scared of dying. I know my mom was struggling, I wish that I was lying. It feels like death all over again every time I see her crying. Save her, God, I'm hearing ghosts around the corner. My friends, they've all been leaving me and think that I'm a loner. I'm living out my nightmares and I'm wishing it was over. I manifest the day that I can tell my friends I'm sober. I need help, I hope you know that I was trying. Was smoking every night to get the feeling I was flying. Would throw my hands into the air and pray up to the sky. Oh my God.
I knew it was gonna be a journey for you, and it was gonna be a hard one, but I knew you were gonna pull through.